fellow coming up is also a friend of mine. He works at the Comedy Workshops for us. He's a delightful guy, and I know you're going to enjoy him. Please, huge round of applause for Aadip Desai.
What's up? So my name is Aadip, which is Hindi for huge disappointment. Sorry I'm late. The traffic on the magic carpet lane on the 405 is a killer. You know, it's a tough day today. It's a long day, because after this, I'm going to be doing a little tech support. I'm going to take a guy's gallbladder out. I'm going to watch a little Bollywood 4-hour movie, and then I got to open the fucking 7-Eleven in the morning. It's hard to be this industrious, man. It's hard. You know, I'm Indian American, not Native American. It's confusing, I know. And it means that I was born here, but my parents are from India. And so, you know, a lot of misunderstandings happen with that. But, you know, other Indian people who aren't even in your family, they criticize you for not being Indian enough. You know, this one guy's like, "So, what are you doing here during the day?" I don't know. I don't know. "Are you off rounds today?" No, I work from home. "So how do you do surgeries from home?" I don't, man. I'm a writer. "So you didn't go to medical school?" No, I didn't, man. You know, I did pre-med for a couple of years, but then I got burnt. Wait, fuck you. You work at Target. You have no right to criticize me. "Well, I'm sure your parents would be very appreciative of that." You know, part of being Indian is that people think that they think they understand who you are. So, you know, I met this lady and she's like, "Oh, I really get this guy. And she decides to tell everyone else who I am. Aadip moved from reservation to reservation because his dad was an Indian medicine man. My parents were in the Air Force. That's a little different. And, you know, a lot of times people want to do their Indian accent for you when they meet you. And it's always some aberration of Apu from The Simpsons. So it's like, "I'm very much wanting to make a squishy for you." You know, it's that thing. Now, I don't do that to anyone else. I don't go up to white folks and go, "I done put my pants on correctly. Come look." You know, there's a caste system within all these people. And, you know, a tough thing about being Indian is, like, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up, man, and I'm a vegetarian. And I'm not, vegetarians. But I'm not a vegetarian because I'm a Hindu or because of political reasons. I just can't digest the shit. But, you know, it doesn't mean it doesn't call to me like a toxic ex-girlfriend, you know? So I get in the car and I drive by the KFC and I'm like, "Oh man, I need some of that breast. I'll get some of that thigh, some of that dark meat, a little light meat. I gotta get my hands on that bucket." I mean, that bitch is toxic. KFC. And you know, often when I have to go out to restaurants and maybe we go eat Indian food, and I go with some folks who've never done it before, they're always scared to order. And so I always have to do it for them. You know, they ask me questions like, "Oh, is this chicken tikka masala, is that going to be spicy?" "Yeah, man, it's Indian food, man. That's what it's for. We're the only people who make food spicier than Mexican folks." And then they're like, "Well, butter chicken, that sounds mild." No, man, there's no way it's mild. You know, I don't do that at Applebee's. I don't go to Applebee's with white people and go, "Oh man, like, what's this casserole shit?" That's exotic. There's a lot of weird shit. There's a hot dish on this thing. I don't know what's going on. Is that really bland? Because that's going to keep me up all fucking night. You motherfuckers. So, you know, it's not that I'm, like, against white people. I'm married to a blonde, natural blonde. She's, you know what I'm talking about. It's Los Angeles. The carpet matches the drapes. She's not here. It's great. She's that supportive. You gonna do all that Indian shit again? So, you know, we'd like to travel, and sometimes traveling with her is kind of an issue because when TSA sees me, they see Arab, and the term they use for Arab is terrorist. And I'm this dude. And so when we check in, the lady at the gate, the lady at the check-in's like, so, miss, what's your name? Laura. And what's your captor's name? And she's like, no, he's my husband. And she's like, would you like to make a dash for freedom now or when boarding the plane? And I just appreciate when they ask before they tase me. That's the killer. And speaking of TSA, I show up at the airport and it's fun, and you get discriminated against. Whatever, it happens to everybody, old ladies, everybody. But they see me coming and they freak the fuck out. And but the cool thing is I learn new things. And there's this new thing I learned called the TSA Hokey Pokey. And this is how it goes. You put your right hand out, you put your left hand out, you put your hands on your head, then you spread your legs apart, you do the hokey pokey, and you get a cavity search. That's what it's all about. Ow! That shit hurts. So sometimes I get misunderstood for other things too. I have these crazy ass sideburns, and people are always like, "Hey Elvis, what's up, man?" And I'm like, why don't they have, how come they don't call me anything else? I mean, I think it's a reflection of the terrible educational system in America. No one's ever like, "Yo, General Ambrose Burnside, what's up?" No one's like, "Alexander the Great, what's shaking?" Or, "Hey, Charles Darwin, find a new species." It's never like that. Thanks, that's my time.
Aadip Desai! Making fun of his wife. All cool till she has to see the tape. Didn't think about that. All righty, you having a good time?